All right, everybody. We're back with 4Ground here, and we have just something absolutely amazing to show you here.
It's good to see
What
you.
a pleasure. It's such a nice table. MDF.
Yeah.
You would not know looking at this that it's MDF.
No, this has been quite a struggle for us. I mean, 4Ground, we do a lot of dual branding with a few other companies, and one of the companies that we do dual branding with is a partnership. It's Studio Tomahawk in France with Gripping Beast in the UK. They have a game called Saga. Saga is an absolutely fantastic game system, and there are some rules that involve houses, but houses on the periphery are also an important part of gameplay where you have some variety. We had great success with the Saga Hall and with the Norse buildings, with the first Saga work that we did with them. And so they asked if we could do some Arabic, some North African buildings for Crescent and Cross, which is a really good, think of Kingdom of Heaven kind of a movie, and that's the kind of game that it is. So these are the buildings that are for Saga, Crescent and Cross. Again, these are all MDF kits. You put them together. They've also got like a laser board, which is a very, very thin material for the plaster work. With the walls, you put the walls where you want. All of these actually come on their own little bases, so they don't necessarily have to be put on a board like this. You can have them freestanding on a table. You put the compound the way you want it, you make the buildings, you put the damage, you actually leave the damage off or put the damage on as you want, and the roofs just come off and you've got access to the buildings inside. Also on this table, we've got some lovely Gripping Beast miniatures. We've got this isn't the current phase of our trees at the moment. I think this is either the second or third phase, and these trees are Mediterranean and Middle East range. At the moment, we've just got the very large deciduous range of trees. The great thing I think about these trees and why we've had the most response is the fact that, you know, traditionally when you make a base, you make it like this and you stick the tree on and the tree's stuck there forever sort of thing. Whereas with the 4Grounds, they all come with the proper bases, so you can actually take them out. You can use that tree on another terrain board. The bases, the surrounds for the bases, we also do those very affordably, so that once you've got your trees, you then make the tables and make the boards to fit them on, but your same original tree collection goes with it. So you can then say, maybe pay for what you think is a really cool looking tree, pimp your tree if you want to with some leaf scatter or something else like that. But it really brings games alive, because a lot of gaming for me has always been the narrative that I see. Beautiful miniatures, very well made. I'm pretty rubbish at painting them, but I've got a mate who's really good at painting them, like so many other people, and I make his buildings, so we're all even with that.
That's a win-win.
It really works well. But shall I show you some of the current trees? And I'll show you, they're on the Le Hay Saint table over there, and then you can see a bit more about how the trees work and why they're doing so well.
Absolutely. One of the things we wanted to point out is that, you know, with these buildings, you know, Saga, yes, absolutely, but any of your modern war games, you know,
warfare,
so
perfect.
you can go all over the place.
Oh yeah. I mean, you could have Africa Corps and Desert Rats here. You could have American 82nd or something like that. You could have all sorts of games you could play with these sorts, because these buildings are very the architectural style is medieval going right the way through. You could put some air conditioning units and some satellite uplinks, and you could play a sci-fi game with these kinds of buildings. You know, this could be somewhere. This might not be out of place to find the occasional Jedi walking around. You just don't know.
All right, let's see some other trees.
Now this is the Le Hay Saint at the Battle of Waterloo, and this is set up as a skirmishing environment. But you might not be using this for a Napoleonic game. You might want to have it as a Second World War mission where you've got some I don't know, some American troops coming in here. They're trying to secure the German general. You might have some Germans who are trying to get to rescue a prisoner of the Allies, that sort of thing. But talking just about the trees just briefly, another example with the trees. You've got our fruit trees here, the orchard trees, they come out very easily. And here's another example of what used to happen. People would stick the tree to the base, and then that's it now. That goes with that base. You want to get another base, you got to get another tree. How do you store this base when the tree's on it? Just over there, the oak tree in the corner. So that's the beech trees here. The oak tree, that's it. Take it off, get another base, get another a surround for it, put it on another table. It means you can store them more easily. But even if you've not got a lot going on the table, just by putting one of the trees on like that, then it just brings it alive. It gives it some dynamism. I can't say that word today. Makes it look good. Anyway, there you go. That's our trees. That's some of our other tables, and I hope you guys are having a good show. We're having a very busy show.
They look absolutely lovely, and I'm a sucker for making a table look amazing, and I think that's exactly what you can do with any of these things. Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Cheers. Thanks very much. See you soon.
Bye-bye.